Hello and welcome to the Gfinity Arena here in London. It's day 2 of our Play Like a Legend Championships Season 2. And we had a great day yesterday. We're going to talk a little bit more about that and what's to come today later on. But first things first, let me introduce my co-casters here. We've got Dave, we've got Chris. Guys, yesterday, Chris, starting off with you, what were your main thoughts from the action?
Yeah, no, it's a good tournament. Good to see a few new faces to the Gfinity sort of Play Like a Legend tournaments. Players like ZacMoore and Isaac from France. So, yeah, good to see how they'll do today in the quarterfinals.
Excellent. And Dave, what were the things you took away from yesterday's action?
Well, it was a really good day. There was a lot of good goals scored, particularly ZacMoore's with Rooney.
Yep.
United scored a really good one in the 90th minute as well, so hopefully we're going to see more of that today.
We mentioned ZacMoore twice there. We're going to see him in action in the first game. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But first things first, let's have a look at the bracket for exactly the layout of the games we're going to be looking at and dealing with straight away. So these are the quarterfinals. We've got through to the quarterfinal stages. The groups were done yesterday. We finished them, and this is now knockout FIFA. If you lose, you're out. If you win, you go through to the semi. First match there, we see Huge Gorilla against ZacMoore, the newcomer. Now, Huge Gorilla is our reigning champion. He won Season 1. He's going to need to beat ZacMoore if he wants to try and retain that trophy. We've got Tass versus Ty Walton in the second quarter-final, both very experienced players. We've got iGamers Emmy versus XL Gwigsy, and then we've got AAA Isaac versus Vitality Brian, another really exciting game to look forward to. Guys, some really standout fixtures there, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely. Vitality Brian against Isaac, that's going to be one to watch. Ty against Tass as well. Every single game's going to be got a really good one to watch, but those are the ones that stand out for me. With
this first game we've got coming up, which is a Huge Gorilla versus ZacMoore, let's have some predictions from you both. I mean, we've both yesterday kind of signposted Spencer or Huge Gorilla to win the tournament and retain his trophy. So I'm guessing you're gonna back him to win.
I'm keeping with Huge Gorilla all the way on this one.
How do you feel with ZacMoore's chances, Dave?
I want to give him a chance, but to be honest, I think a Huge Gorilla is going to win it.
He's just too strong, isn't he? I mean, we only got to see him play once yesterday, but it was a really, really, really convincing performance. He looks just like he did last time, basically, just as good, if not better. He's ready. He's practiced even more, I'd imagine, after off the back of his first win in the Season 1 Championship. So he's coming back for more. But ZacMoore is going to try and stop him. And if he does, it will be a little bit like when Spencer came for his debut not too long ago. A little bit of symmetry there, and ZacMoore will believe he can, because it's one game of FIFA. At the end of the day, anything can happen. Obviously, played over 2 legs, we should point out. So let's going to go to the booths now. You can see the players getting ready. The game is going to start any second. This first leg will obviously set things up, and in the second leg, we'll finish the game. And you can see at the bottom of the screen now sort of social media links. If you guys want to get involved, let us know on Twitter. Let us know on Twitch as well, if you're watching, who you think is going to win, who you're backing for the tournament. And also, you could be watching this back on YouTube after the events happened, in which case we're talking to you from the past, which is quite a scary concept, really. But leave us a comment on the video as well, if you're doing that. And basically, let's get the action underway, guys. The first game in today's knockout games here at the Gfinity Arena in London. I'm ready for this. I mean, Spencer is not only is he the champion, he's one of the most entertaining players to watch, because it's never a dull moment. He concedes goals, but he scores more.
You know, he does play really fast, and he goes on that philosophy of he'll outscore the opponent.
Definitely. Here we go then. The game's starting now. Let's go into the action here. Big game. If Spencer can get himself a cheeky win in the first leg, then he'll be feeling confident he's going to retain that trophy or at least get to the semis. Remember, the semi-final is the first stage where you win a cash prize. So if you are to get knocked out in the quarterfinals, you get knocked out the last possible opportunity to not take home any money. So everyone will be vying to try and get through this round. Here we go. We've got Spencer in the blue kit, Huge Gorilla, and we've got ZacMoore in the red kit. And we're off. Ooh, early chance, surely not.
Oh, it is as well.
Literally seconds.
I thought that was off.
Seconds into the game, Huge Gorilla. He doesn't mess about.
That was a really lucky goal, to be honest. He should have been tackled. I don't know how Sturridge managed to come out of that. I feel a bit sorry for ZacMoore. That's the worst start he could have hoped for.
Literally a nightmare start, and he's got to be careful he doesn't concede the second one here, because Spencer looks like he's just all guns blazing. Never a dull moment with this guy. Really exciting guy to watch. But ZacMoore, I'm sure, we saw the goal he scored yesterday. What I think everyone would agree is the goal of the tournament so far. Absolute screamer from Rooney from 40 yards out, would you say?
He's got to have been, yeah, I'd say about 40. And goal of the tournament, in my opinion, so far. But now hopefully he can do another one in this. I feel a little bit sorry for him conceding a goal like that. To go 1-0 down like in the game as big as this,
Yeah.
to that sort of goal, it's really not nice.
He's got to put that out of his head now. He's got this game and a second leg to get a goal back. You know, as long as he doesn't go and concede a few more, there's plenty of time for that. Here is Kyle Walker on the ball for Huge Gorilla. So he's trying a little on the ball. So ball into the box on the floor is cut out, but not dealt with properly by the defence of ZacMoore. Here he is with Balassi, a very popular choice in this season's teams. We've seen a lot of Balassi used, different versions of him, team of the season informs, basic Balassis in some cases as well. Let us know in the Twitch chat who you're getting behind, guys. I can see the comments coming in. Shout out to some of the guys watching. Matix 2014, Ibsen7, how are you guys? Oh, we got a chance here. Can we go number 2? Oh, he's missed it. He'll be annoyed that he didn't put that in.
Yeah, I think that caught. Oh, it was a save.
It was a save. It was an unbelievable save in that case. Trying the short corner there. We saw Spencer actually win goal of the season last season with the short corner. He passed it to Robin, did a little bit of tomfoolery. I think went around 2 people with a couple of skill moves and then polished it off.
Yeah, I think he'll be able to do that again. That was one of those that he'd obviously practiced, but one of those you can only use it once kind of thing, because once you've done it once, people are going to expect it.
Real Well Ellis on Twitch has asked if there's any rules when creating teams. The main rule is that you can only have up to 3 legends in your team. So the first person that we saw really utilise that yesterday was Tass, who actually used 3 legends in his starting lineup to great effect. He had Patrick Kluivert, Patrick Vieira and Rui Costa. And I think Kluivert got 3 goals over 2 games for him. And also Vieira picked one up as well. So really using the legends well there. In previous tournament, we've seen the likes of Beckenbauer, Roberto Carlos used a little bit. But yeah, 3 legends is the maximum you can use. Other than that, in terms of chemistry or anything like chance, keeper's going to get that.
Ooh.
In terms of chemistry or anything like that, it's completely free to make whatever team you want. Any sort of hybrids. You can only make a substitution at half time. At the earliest, you can't make one before half time. But after half time, you can do what you want. So we've seen a lot of people bring on the likes of Ronaldo into a BPL team at half time, where the chemistry is arguably not affecting it as much. Corner here. If ZacMoore can get himself a goal on the edge of the box, Van Arnholt, the silver player, chance, needs to get the shot away. He just didn't take it there.
See, when you're playing people like a Huge Gorilla, you need to take chances like that one he just had with Sturridge. He's not going to get many.
Oh, ball in. He's playing a lot of long balls today, Spencer, noticed into the box.
Yeah, that's a big part of his gameplay, to be honest. He's just like a Smiley Dragon. He's very good at that time, getting the pair of those over the top 3 balls, right? And with people like Sturridge and Ronaldo to get in behind, they've got so much pace.
Nice passing here from Spencer, really cool and collected, taking his time, getting it out of his box and starting to mount an attack now with Daniel Sturridge. Ball in. He's going to get that? No, it's been dealt with by ZacMoore. Mangala, Ramirez. It's a poor pass though. Gives possession away cheaply. Di Maria looking for Sturridge. Sturridge comes inside, could be a goal. Lovely skill. What a finish there. It's gone in the bottom corner. You can see from Huge Gorilla's reaction that it was a goal. And here's the replay of it. Yeah, lovely left-footed strike from the Liverpool striker. We know he's got that in his locker. You don't want to let him get it on that left foot. And ZacMoore's let him do that. 2-0 already. Not looking good for ZacMoore as things stand. The bookie's favourite, Huge Gorilla, is going to be going through to the semi-final. Plenty of time left.
Yeah, that was a very good goal, that body fight that we've seen quite a lot throughout this tournament on the edge of the box. Again, I feel a little bit sorry for ZacMoore because he went through his players' legs, but it's just one of those things he needs to defend better.
Nice switch of the ball from Huge Gorilla, trying to win the knock-on for Daniel Sturridge, but Daniel Sturridge is really got to be up there in one of the most accessibly good players in the game. He's cheap. For what he is and for what he costs, he's an unbelievable player. He can score a lot of goals with him. Someone that you might have got fairly early on in the game and just kept for the year.
Yeah, he's one of those players. He's got everything you need in a striker. He's tall, he's fast, he's got a bit of strength.
He can win the odd header as well.
Yeah, exactly. And his finishing's not bad. Although for Zach, it could have been a little bit better.
Yeah, very true. Here is Huge Gorilla on the counter again with Alexis Sanchez making some waves inside. He gets tackled in there. Cabela on the ball for ZacMoore. Another poor pass. Needs to be a little bit more accurate these passes because, oh, that's a good ball. That's a great pass, in fact. Balassi getting very far forward for him. It could be a penalty. He's gone down easy. Balassi, is he playing Balassi up front? He's playing, seems very advanced for ZacMoore.
Yeah, I think he has got 2 strikers, Sturridge and Balassi, but Balassi's finishing isn't the best. hopefully for him, his chances are going to be falling to Sturridge, and PLALC is just going to be there for his pace.
Van Arnholt in both teams today, the silver player at left back. Is he going to whip the ball in here? He's done very well. The defender's done very well. And it's 3-0. Look at the celebrations there from Huge Gorilla's coach. 3-0 already. I mean, he really is sending out a message. This guy, he wants to leave with the trophy again. He doesn't want just season 1 in his trophy cabinet. He wants a season 2 trophy in there as well. This guy needs to probably extend his cabinet soon, get a whole trophy room.
Yeah, I said yesterday I felt like he was holding a little bit back, and it definitely looks like that. To be 3-0 up within the first half of your first game.
No, I mean, he's absolutely sending a message out here. It's almost half-time, and ZacMoore's got to be wondering if he's got enough to get back in this. A couple of beautiful-looking commentators there covering the football for you. I was going to try and look at the camera then, but I can't tell where it was.
I don't know where it is. I've been looking for it.
Half-time coming up here. Huge Gorilla, 3-0 in the lead. And, I mean, Zac needs a goal, really, doesn't he? I think for his confidence more than anything. Yeah. Chance here. Ramirez, he went for a strike there, went for a long distance strike. I mean, he's definitely happy to try them. We saw this, scored a great goal. Right now, though, that might be all he's getting in terms of accolades. The goal of the season, not necessarily going his way, but it's definitely a favourite for that at the moment. And you do get a cash prize for that this season, which we added this year. We did do the goal of the season last time, but that was a competition for you guys to pick. But this time, the player that actually scores the goal of the season will get $250. So, chance for Zac to take that, but he can't change his, he can't take his mind off the game and start thinking about that. He needs to think about still winning this tournament. He's not out of it yet.
It's just got a little bit worse for him now. Gorilla's just put on Ronaldo and Messi.
Not ideal.
No.
Not ideal.
The thing is, when you're playing someone like a Huge Gorilla, you need to not let them play at their own tempo, and in this game, Zac's just not stopped him doing that, which is why he's just running riot. Zac's
brought on Neymar and Gareth Bale as well. Look at the concentration on Huge Gorilla's eyes. He has the eye of a tiger. He's got 2 eyes of a tiger. He's got the eyes of a tiger.
Someone said to me earlier, and to be honest, I do agree. I think the only 2 people that can actually stop him is Tass or Brian, just because of the way they play. But in those games, it's all about whoever gets the first goal. Because I know Huge Gorilla doesn't like playing against people who keep the ball.
Chance. Surely not 4-0. Sure, it's going to be. This guy is running riot. Fathers, lock up your daughters. Huge Gorilla's on the prowl. This guy, he just scores goals for fun. He really does. I feel sorry for ZacMoore that he's just come up against him in this round, because he's just a victim right now of the quality. Don't take away from Zac. He did really well to get out of his group, and he's a decent player. Everyone here is solid, but Huge Gorilla is just absolutely top notch.
Everyone here, like we've mentioned a lot of the times yesterday, they are 16 best players in Europe, but only a select few of them are good enough to be able to go into every single game playing the same way. Huge Gorilla is one of those, but Zac is. And when you're playing someone like that, you need to adapt your play style and try and frustrate them. As I was just saying, that's why I think Tass and Brian will beat, are the only ones who could possibly beat him. But Zac's gone into this game playing exactly how he did yesterday, and he's just getting ripped apart.
The interesting thing about that is that if Brian was to meet Huge Gorilla, it could only be in the final, because they're the opposite ends of the ladder.
Yeah, Tass. In fact, I think Ty would be able to give him a good go as well with his, if he uses his 5 at the back, because he kept the ball a lot yesterday and put in a lot of crosses. But
well, if Huge Gorilla does go through, as it looks like he's going to, it will be Tass or Ty in the next round.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That could be a good game. It could be a very good game.
It's not going to be easy for him by no means.
Oh! Oof. Here we go then. Zac on the ball with Bale, who's come on at half-time. Ramirez, Mangala, back to Ramirez. Another poor pass from Ramirez there. Chance, surely not another one. He's got Ronaldo on. The thing with, naughty. What a finish. That's up there. That's a very good goal. Mark my words, that's a contender for goal of the season. The smile on Huge Gorilla's face, he knows what he's doing. He is sending out a message. Everyone here in the Gfinity Arena watching on, including the other competitors, is probably thinking, how am I going to beat this guy?
Yeah, if this was at Arm, I think the connection has been lost. Sign would have been popping up anytime soon.
65 minutes through this first leg. And, I mean, ZacMoore really, that's lovely. That's lovely. Bale's going to score. He's going to score.
Yes.
I'm glad he's got one back there. It's a lovely goal, lovely move. Took 2 defenders out of the game in one foul swoop. But is it enough? At this stage, no. We shouldn't count him out. That was actually a beautiful little move.
Yeah.
He got it bang, literally the angles on that were pinpoint, perfect.
Yeah. To be fair, I feel sorry for him. Like, I think the scoreline's slightly flattering in the sense that Gorilla's literally.
Oh my word!
He's literally scored every single chance he's had, and he has had a couple of lucky ones. So he's not played too bad, but
could have been another goal off the line. Still not over. Good save. Keeper got taken out by his own defender there. Joe Hart not being used much. Joe Hart this tournament. Not seen him much.
I can think of a couple better Premier.
God! He can get about 12 goals by now.
It was just a bit before that little attacking moment. Then I was about to say Gorilla's literally scored every single chance he's had, but
he could be scoring again here. Kyle Walker's getting forward. Oh, off the bar with the right back. He's just showing absolutely no respect for humanity with some of the play here. He's just absolutely going for it. He's a crowd pleaser. He doesn't relent. Balassi. He's going to lose it there. He's got it back though. That's good to see. Anua for Zach. Balassi now on the right-hand side. He's going to get tackled, and it's going to be a throw-in for the red-kitted ZacMoore11 team. Spencer's got the ball now, and Huge Gorilla can counter with Messi. To Rooney. To Ronaldo. What a ball. Ronaldo. Oh, Mangala's absolutely shoved him to one side. Not something you see happen to Ronaldo much. The thing is with Huge Gorilla is that often we said this last tournament that he'd start slow, maybe even go down in the game, and it was the half-time substitutions of Ronaldo and Messi that would really carry him forward. However, in this case, he started so lively with the goals, with his more basic players like Sturridge, that then where do you go from there? You bring on Ronaldo and Messi, it just goes up a level.
Yeah, to be honest, I think it was important for him to have learned from that past mistake, because fair enough, in the last tournament he was able to come back, but if he tried that here, I think a lot of people would have seen it coming. So if they would have perhaps gone for it in the first half, and in the second half kind of just shut up shop just to stem the tide. So I think it is important for him to be able to start really quick like he has in this game.
Marco Reus coming on for Huge Gorilla here in the place of Alexis Sanchez, and Marco Reus also coming on for Zach's team for Ramirez there. So double Marco Reus substitution. Balassi. There's a ball on there. It's just not accurate enough for Bale, and Anua's going to deal with it. Walker. Marco Reus off the bench. Messi. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Oh, wow. That's cheeky. He's going to make... It's going to be... well, it could be a card. There was some other defenders in between him and the goal, so he might get away with it. Is he going to strike this? We saw him score a free kick in the last tournament. He's done it again! Another Rooney free kick. That one was arguably better than the one we saw in Season 1 as well.
Yeah, I think the one in Season 1 the keeper perhaps should have saved, but Joe Hart was getting nowhere near that one.
What a strike. What a strike. 2 goals at least in this game could be nominees for goal of the season. It's only the first leg of this quarter-final tie. 6-1. I mean, I know a lot of you in the chat yesterday that maybe didn't tune in for Season 1 felt that we were paying a lot of compliments and a lot of plaudits to Huge Gorilla. Bear in mind, we only got to see him in 1 game yesterday, but you have to trust us in the fact that we've seen him play a lot. We know what this guy can do, and I think you're understanding what we're talking about now.
Yeah, again, I said he was holding something back, and now you're seeing it.
I mean, this is just absolute decimation right now. 6-1, second leg to come. He had a game in the quarterfinals, I believe, last time around where he scored, was it 10 goals over the 2 legs?
Yeah.
You could easily be seeing that again here.
Hopefully not. For the viewers, I hope so, but for Zach, I hope he doesn't.
Goal kick from Joe Hart, looking for Balassi. It's gone over the defender, surprisingly. Can Balassi deliver it? He's going to hold on to it a little bit. He's almost looking like he's trying to get a penalty there. Ronaldo just slowing things down. He's managed to come away with it there.
Yeah. Pray for Zach right now.
Gazam8 in the Twitch chat says, looks like Gorilla washed himself in holy water this morning. I think that is available at the Premier Inn here.
That's an extra charge, maybe.
Yeah, it's definitely a minibar. So 6-1 in this first leg. There is the final whistle. We're going into the second leg shortly. Is there anything Zach can do, strategy-wise, to try and get back in this game, Dave?
I'd be going home.
Would you not even play the second leg?
I'd just straight back to the hotel. I'd go back to bed.
You'd rage quit.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, bet half time in that game. If that was me, the connection lost would have been popping up. But yeah, I can't really see a way back into it for him. As I said, he needed to go into the game with a style where he could have at least tried to counter Spencer, well, a huge gorilla, but he didn't. He just went in and played his own game style, which let a huge gorilla play to how he wanted, like the style he wanted. And if you let him do that, that sort of thing happens.
Exactly. I mean, we just saw exactly what happens when you let huge gorilla get in his stride. He can score goals in an absolute snap of the fingers, 2, 3. I mean, I think it was underneath the 2-minute mark, that first goal that went in, almost straight from kickoff. A terrible start for Zach. And now he's got a second leg. My advice to him would be just to put the first game out your head. Don't worry about the tournament as a whole right now. Just try and play better in the second leg. Maybe try and get a decent result in the second leg, a draw or a win. You might not get through, but you can, restore a little bit of pride. Remind yourself that you are a decent competitive player. You can come again, and I'm sure qualifying at home, maybe for season 3, he can come and maybe take on Spencer again or someone else and get a win. Yeah,
I mean, you just got to be thinking what the other quarterfinalists are thinking watching there.
Yeah. I mean, they've got to be. I expect them to. I don't know if they are because I can't see, but I'm not. They should be making notes. If it was me, I'd be making notes.
Yeah.
I'd have some kind of spreadsheet with stats talking about huge gorilla's passing ratios, his shots on target.
Yeah.
I need to study it all and find a weakness, a chink in the armour, because I can't see one from up here.
Well, what I noticed last time is, as I've already said, he doesn't like playing against a possession player, which is, again, what I've said. I think Tasselbrand will beat him.
Yeah.
And they can hear us, so if they are in here, I think they should be listening to that. And you just can't let him play how he wants. If you let him play how he wants, he'll just have an attack after attack. And as you've seen, he's really clinical. He doesn't miss many chances.
You've really got to have a strategy for dealing with him.
Yeah. You just can't let him have the ball.
It seems like with some of the other players, you can kind of play your own game, and if you're decent, you'll get away with it. With him, I think you have to adapt your strategy specifically to deal with this guy, because he's that good. He's that powerful. He's a huge gorilla. Not a medium-sized gorilla. A medium-sized gorilla is scary enough for me, personally. A huge gorilla, that's some King Kong stuff. Okay, so we're going to get into the second game. Everyone in the chat, let us know what you thought of that first leg on Twitch. It was an incredible performance from Huge Gorilla. Do you think he's going to go on and win it, retain his title, be the first back-to-back champion in Play Like a Legend Championships history? It could happen. It definitely could happen.
It could, but I would like to see someone else win it, but from what we've seen, he's going to take some stopping.
Yeah, I mean, he's good. Every time, bear in mind that when he won Season 1, it automatically qualifies him for the Grand Final in August, so he's already got that place nailed on. But he's obviously going to come, if he can get into these competitions, which he does online, he absolutely smashes the qualifying events. Why not come back and win some more money, which is what he's trying to do, and fair play to him. There's $5,000 on the line for the winner today. Obviously, you get some money if you're a losing finalist, as well as the semi-finalists, also taking home, I think, $1,250 each. It's a nice amount of money, but if you can win, you get also, you also get the FIFA points. You get FIFA points if you come semi-final as well, but not as many. You get legends, which is the key thing. Huge Gorilla got himself a Roy Keane legend card when he won that first event, as well as a few other legends as well to complement him. We're kicking off now, just starting this second leg. 6-1 on aggregate. Can he turn it round? Let's find out. Not another early goal. Surely not. Surely not another early goal. He's done it again, guys. He's done it again. Unbelievable football from Huge Gorilla. He just doesn't mess about. 7-1 now. Both times getting an early goal. Heartbreak City for Zach here.
His players just make the most insane runs. He's always got a runner.
Is that an instruction that he would have set to do that, or?
Oh, I was about to say, surely that's a penalty.
You can get an immediate reply here from Zach if he puts this penalty in. So yellow card for Mangala. Will he score this? And will he put? Where will he put it, Dave?
Right.
Will he put it to the right?
Yeah, I think Spencer will stay down the middle though.
I think he's going to put it to the left of the middle. Personally,
I think the keeper's going to stay down the middle. I think Zach's going to put it right.
Let's find out. He's not put a lot of power on it. He's put it right. You've done your homework, mate.
Keeper's Keeper didn't move it. Well, he moved slightly to the right, but he didn't dive. So I'm gonna think a 2 out of 2 there.
7-2 on aggregate. A lot of work still for Zach to do, but he'll be happy that he immediately replied that opening goal with an equaliser. A swift reply, as we call it in the industry. Here is Rooney on the ball though for Huge Gorilla. He's going to bang one. Oh, he's forced to save. Joe Hart. I think he might have broke his wrist in that save. Seriously, I think you get this guy a medic. Ball's coming in. Oh, it's unlucky. And lovely little move from Balassi playing for Sturridge. Sturridge is 1-on-1. If you can take him on and do him, no, he's slowing things down. But there's a ball on for Balassi. He's going to get there. Can he score it though? He looks like he's running in quicksand. Not as fast as I thought. There against is that Gary Cahill? The back? No, who's Kyle Walker? It was.
I'm not sure what Huge Gorilla's attacking mentality is on, but he's so exposed at the back. He only had one player back then.
I think at 7-1 he doesn't really mind.
Yeah, I know.
He just wants goals.
7-2 now, but
7-2, sorry, yeah. I think he's just a crowd pleaser. He's going for the goals at this stage. If he concedes a few, maybe he'll tighten up the ship. But right now, he's happy just going for goals. Sturridge, cheeky moves. Oh wow, he's nutsed him. That was naughty from Daniel Sturridge. This is what we're talking about from Zach, though, trying to get himself a decent result in his second game. It's 1-1 right now, so he's on track to do that. If he can get himself another goal and actually win this game, he'll be really happy with that result. There's a ball for Balassi. Oh, for throw from Zach. Iceman UK30 says total destruction. Random guy show says, where is United? Our Polish competitor unfortunately got knocked out yesterday. He had an amazing support and he won his first game, but he wasn't able to follow up with a second victory. And he's watching here, he's in the crowd, but he's not going to be taking part today. Maybe next time. Mangala to Van Arnholt. He's lost the ball there to Alexis Sanchez. What can he do with the ball? It's not the best through ball. Well, he's going to make it, you know. Sturridge's pace is quite unbelievable at times. What formation is Huge Gorilla using, says Matix 2014?
I think it's 4-3-1-2.
Yeah.
Might have to get that confirmed. Actually, I think he starts with a 4-2-3-1, but at half-time when he can bring on Ronaldo and Messi, I think that's when he goes to a... Oh, wow.
Chance. Di Maria, he's cheeky. That is so composed. You can see Huge Gorilla getting a pat on the back from his coach there.
Just rubbing salt in the wounds now,
really
scoring goals like that.
Sodium chloride all over the shop. He really is flying. He's doing very well. I mean, that's his 8th goal. Do you know, update the aggregate score there. You go 8-2 now.
That little drag, it's like his trademark. He's so good at that. I've never seen anyone like use a skull move as effectively as that. He just uses it. He knows the perfect situations to use it in.
Barrage Trick says that he's playing a 4-3-1-2 and he must have get in behind as an instruction on both the strikers.
Yeah, well, I think he started with 4-2-3-1 because he's got Di Maria and Rooney on.
Yeah.
But when at half-time when he brings on Ronaldo and Messi, I'm pretty sure he changes to a 4-3-1-2. And then, yeah, he will have set those instructions to get him behind.
It's so hard to defend against the guy. Here he is, Balassi to Rooney. Rooney with a nice ball for Sturridge. The keeper's going to come and get that, I think. No, he's not. He's off his line. Got to chip him. Got to chip him. Got to chip him. Sturridge can chip on the right foot.
Could have just finessed it. Like, if he chipped it, I think the defender would have got back and cleared it in time, but...
Good chance for a goal there to even up the tie. He's going to bang one with Van Arnholt. It's red. Cabela back to the left back. Still got it. He's going to go back to Mangala. Yeah. Passes to Schürrle accidentally. Schürrle's now going to run away with the ball. Sorry, comes back. I like that when someone loses the ball, you see him work back and get it. That's what I like in my players, that kind of work ethic. 35 minutes in the second leg. As things stand, Huge Gorilla is going to be sailing through to the semi-final with 8-2 victory. Is it going to be 9? It is. I mean, he is the cutback king.
Yeah. Well, I think that was his triple tap, but
yeah.
That one was well worked. I can understand why he did it, but that second goal he scored, they cut back. I think that was definitely salt in the wounds for Zach.
The question for me is, this could be a 10th here. This could be a 10th. Sturridge has got 4 people marking him. The question for me, Dave, is there someone out there, perhaps someone watching right now on Twitch, that can take Huge Gorilla on? Is there someone out there that think, you know what, this guy's good, but he's not that good. I can beat him. Because you can actually put that to the test, guys. All you got to do, that's a great ball, he's offside. He's go on to gfinity.net/legends, register to play, start playing in some of these online qualifiers like everyone here has done. And you can, not only could you come up against Huge Gorilla, if you qualify in a high enough place, you could be at the Season 3 live event here at the Gfinity Arena in just a matter of weeks from now. And maybe you can even take on Huge Gorilla and show him what you've got. That's gfinity.net/legends if you think you've got what it takes. Ramirez on the ball for Zach. Yaya Toure to Rooney to Cabela. Nice football. Sturridge. Not got a lot of options, so he goes back inside to Rooney. Looks for the return pass to Sturridge, but it's cut out. Now here's Rooney for Spencer, but he's dispossessed. Anua for Sanchez. Nice from Sanchez. Kyle Walker on the overlap. Pacey right back doing very well. He's going to put a ball in. His crosses along the floor especially are absolutely lethal.
I hope Zach can get another one in this game. But then again, Huge Gorilla's nearly in double figures now over the 2 games. We saw him do it last tournament. Looks like he's going to be able to do it again.
Nice from Cabela. Rooney. Toure to Walker. Quite a few players on both teams in this game. Both teams got Kyle Walker, Rooney, Van Aanholt. There's the half-time whistle. 4 shots, 4 on target, 3 goals from Huge Gorilla there. Absolute lesson in finishing. And Zach is going to be bringing on Neymar. He's also going to be bringing on Bale. The same substitutions we saw him make last time. Neymar playing in behind the strikers in the same formation that Huge Gorilla is playing. Do you think that's a good move from Zach to use the same formation against him?
He's got nothing to lose now, has he? So I think it's a bit too late to be discussing his formation. He should have started with a more defensive one, in my opinion.
5 at the back?
Well, yeah, perhaps. It'll be well, I mean, the 5 at the back, it's really hard to break down, but the way Huge Gorilla's playing at the minute, even he'll break that one down.
Messi and Ronaldo on again for Huge Gorilla. I mean, what do you do when you see that happen? Ronaldo on for Mangala, interestingly. So I'm not sure what he's done there. If he's put someone else in centre back. Felipe Luis on for Sherlock. Okay, he might have put Felipe Luis in centre back.
Oh, that's a penalty again.
Got to be a penalty.
That could be a red card.
Now you see something quite interesting there. Spencer, or Huge Gorilla's face in the box. He was devastated to give that penalty away. He knows it's not going to cost him the game, but he just wants to win by as many goals as possible. He wasn't happy that he did that. If you're going to give a penalty away, this is the game to do it, because you've got the lead. But he's a perfectionist. He doesn't want to concede penalties. Chance for Zach to make it 3-2 in this second leg. His second penalty of the game. Rooney has missed it.
The same way.
That's disappointing for Zach, I'm sure. Huge Gorilla, nice save for him. Here's Ronaldo, lovely skill. Oh, he's tackled well though. Felipe Luis is now playing centre-back for Huge Gorilla's team. Here's Ronaldo, he's going to go through. Wow.
Oh, he's missed.
Goal number 10 is eluding Huge Gorilla. Will it come though? It's going to come, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely going to come.
Lassie, poor control. Di Maria, Sanchez, Messi for Ronaldo. Oh, it's good defending from Mangala. Really good defending. Rooney, Toure. Not sure about that from Toure, but he gets away with it. Van Aanholt back into Toure to Neymar to Rooney. It's great passing here. Di Maria into Rooney. Ramirez on the ball for Huge Gorilla. Di Maria again. Looking for the ball over the top. It's good.
Oh,
here it is. Head it.
Oh.
Joe Hart gets a touch on it. It was a huge touch. Neymar. Balassi. It's nice.
Go on, Balassi.
He's looking for him.
He would have got away then.
I feel like Balassi hasn't really delivered for Zach over these 2 legs.
No, he would have got away from him now. I'm not sure why he passed it so early.
Messi, look at him go. Messi and Ronaldo are amazing to start with them, but even to have them fresh for 45 minutes, you know, you're going to be going against tired legs. It's just the perfect scenario, especially when you're already winning.
Yeah, you don't want to play against Ronaldo like at the start of a game, let alone when he's coming on at half-time and you're already losing.
Exactly. It is a shame Zach missed that penalty. We could have a 10th goal here for Spencer. Huge Gorilla gets it. Goal number 10.
I want him to score a long range, I don't know. So I can say foot like a traction engine.
This is literally get your requests in.
Yeah.
What sort of goals do you want him to score? You score directly from a corner, please, Huge Gorilla, in the next 5 minutes. Thank you. What a goal. 10 goals over 2 legs. Do not underestimate Zach as a player. He's decent.
Oh.
He's just come up against Huge Gorilla in his prime. And it's very unfortunate timing for Zach. Huge Gorilla is, you know, to be able to score 10 goals over 2 games at this level is very, very convincing. 69 minutes gone. 10-2 on aggregate. Chance here for goal number 11. Off the post. Wow, it just keeps on coming.
Show some remorse.
He's absolutely brutal. Rooney. Walker. Anua. Oh no, what was that? He's going to go off for a throw-in. 20 minutes left, just under. Ronaldo on the throw-in for Huge Gorilla. Throws it to Sanchez. Back to Di Maria. Di Maria at the edge of the box to Ramirez. Is he going to bang one? Oh, that's naughty. It's a good tackle. Here's Di Maria though. Is he going to go for the long ranger? We did request it, Huge Gorilla. I know you can hear us, so...
it's got to be 40 yards though, or more.
40 yards or more, please, by end of play Tuesday. 15 minutes left. Rooney manages to hold on to the ball. Ramirez, Sanchez. No.
Wouldn't mind seeing him score one with his keeper, actually.
That's an option, maybe if he gets a penalty. Ronaldo just went flying there. I think someone used the force on him. He just can't make a move right now, Zach. It's just all Huge Gorilla. Messi out on the left-hand side. Now Messi, he didn't even need to do that, and he still held on to the ball. Oh, he's coming in now. Oh, it's not solid defending from Zach. He needs to get rid of it. Now he's got a chance with PLALC. He loses the ball, but gets it back and loses it again. I think we could still see another goal here. It could be coming now. Ronaldo's going to get there. Di Maria. Di Maria! Good save, Joe. PLALC. Oh, it's nice. Bale, can you get through? Unfortunately not. Five minutes left in this second leg. 10-2 on aggregate. What a first quarter-final. Oh, it's a convincing performance from Huge Gorilla again, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah, from the first game you already knew it was over, but you know, fair play to Zach. He's kept going. He hasn't given up.
Ronaldo. Oh, Mangala reads it. Can we get a late goal for Zach? We could do here. Yeah, that's good defending. There he is, Huge Gorilla. Still concentrating as much as he was at the first minute of the first leg. After scoring 10 goals later, he's still going. Alexis Sanchez. Ball. Messi. Goal number 11. No. Yeah. Rebound. Yes. No. Zach might concede 10, but he will not concede 11. That's his mission here. PLALC. Bale could get there. Unfortunately not. Whistle's going to go any second now. Is there time for one more goal? Just to add insult to injury. No, there it is, the final whistle. We have our quarter-final round 1 winner, and it's Huge Gorilla, the reigning champion. He's through to the semi-finals. Our first semi-finalist confirmed. He'll be taking on the winner of the next match between Tass and Ty, and they're going to have a real job to find out, you know, a way that works against this guy.
Yeah, well, again, like I said, I think possession will, but will it?
Can you see anyone beating him? Oh, I know you said at the start of the game you thought Tass, Ty, Brian could take him, but after that, 10 goals. You still think so?
Well, yeah, because the way Zach was playing, I kind of expected him to get hammered because he just wasn't like taking into account how good Gorilla was. He was just like, oh, I'm going to play my game and see what happens. And as we've already said, you can't do that against someone like him.
Well, I mean, what a game. What a game. 10 goals over 2 legs. You don't see that very often. We might see it again from Huge Griller, to be honest. Or maybe there'll be another game with a lot of goals. We've got some really exciting attacking players coming up in the next 3 quarterfinals. The next game particularly, Tas versus Ty, I think it's going to be a really interesting one. They're both kind of stalwarts of the English competitive scene. They've known each other and played each other for a number of years. Who do you think's going to take it?
It's an odd one to call. I'm going to have to go with Tas. Just like the team he's got, the way he played yesterday, it's hard to see Ty being able to beat him. But then again, when Ty used his 5 at the back against United yesterday, he looked really strong. And 5 at the back's obviously hard to break down, but he didn't even look like conceding. So yeah, we'll have to see.
If you missed yesterday's action, you would have missed seeing Tas's team, which is an absolute treat for the eyes. It's got some unbelievable players in there, including 3 legends, of course. Ronaldo and Robin as well, I believe.
Yeah.
You know, he's the only person that's really utilising legends in this tournament. And Ty's going to have to deal with that. It's an interesting kind of 2 different approaches. You've got the legends, you've got the all guns blazing, amazing team. I mean, Ty's team is not awful by any means. It's a solid team. But more interestingly, it's a 5 at the back formation.
Yeah.
So it's just about how it works together, how they play each other. That's the game coming up next. Obviously, we've got 2 more quarterfinals following that one, including a big game, I think, AAA AZIC against Vitality Brian. Vitality Brian being the other person that you've earmarked for a potential final with Huge Gorilla, maybe someone that can beat him.
Yeah, definitely. He hasn't got the strongest team, and he did lose his first game yesterday, but he still managed to come through a really tough group. So I think he'll be coming back today fresh, and yeah, I do think he's one of those players that could beat him.
Let's look at some replays from that game. Obviously, 10 goals. Where do we start? This was the first goal in the second leg. So currently at this point, it was 6-1 to Huge Gorilla. He just started the second leg, and he just wanted to put a message out straight away just to take the wind out of Zach's sails and restore his lead to 7-1. I mean, that wasn't a bad place to start, was it? I mean, twice in those 2 legs, we saw him score an early goal.
Yeah.
How demoralising is that?
I mean, it's horrible, especially in the second game, because like the chances of Zach coming back from that is already low, but to concede straight away like that, it's really not nice, but it's just how good he is.
I mean, what I like as well about Huge Gorilla is the variety of his goals.
Yeah.
You see some cutbacks, some triple taps, some one-on-one, some skill moves, some long ranges, a free kick.
Yeah.
You know, so many good goals. He scored a free kick in the last tournament, which was nominated for goal of the season. I think he's one with Rooney will be nominated as well. We've got another replay coming up now for you from Huge Gorilla. I mean, there's just so many options, isn't there? But this was a particularly nice team goal here. Ball with Rooney. He goes into Di Maria here. Di Maria, skill move, past the player. Another one, goes through on goal. You think he's going to shoot, but no, because that extra defender was pulled across to deal with the Di Maria danger. Sturridge was left free.
Yeah.
And Huge Gorilla identified that opportunity.
Yeah, no remorse whatsoever.
That was about 8th or 9th goal, I think.
Yeah, exactly. If I'd just gone on a little run like that with Di Maria, I'd want to finish it with him.
Yeah, I mean, and you think when you have that many goals as well, you can go for the kind of more adventurous stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the interesting thing, particularly in the competitive scene. It is like, do or die. It is, I'm going to go, do what I have to do to get as many goals as I can. Whereas you get the players, particularly online when you play, you might have someone that's a little bit more, you know, trying to just do things that they like to do, but they won't be as efficient.
Yeah,
they won't get the results.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, you won't see too many people win by over 10 goals in this tournament, purely because they're not as good as a Huge Gorilla, especially in this attacking play. But a lot of them, for example, Tas is a very good player, but he's more of a, I'm going to do whatever I need to. He'll if he goes 3-0 up, he'll just see the game out and that's it. But whereas Gorilla, obviously, he's just full focus 100% of the time, just absolutely going for her.
To your knowledge, have Spencer, Huge Gorilla and Tas and Ty come up against each other before in any online events that you know of? And if so, do you know who was victorious?
I think they'll have played each other a few times online. Who's won or not, you know, I don't really know. So, no, I think we'll have to see.
But on form, you'd have to go with Huge Gorilla, wouldn't you?
Oh, definitely on form after that last game, yeah.
But before we get to that game, obviously we need to have Tas and Ty play each other. And they've got, I mean, it's really going to be an interesting game. I can't call it personally. We've seen these guys for a while in the scene. They're both very good players, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do. I can't remember some of the key names in Ty's team. Can you? I know obviously it was a 5 at the back formation, but who did he have up top? Do you remember?
He had Ronaldo, Messi, Bale.
He was starting Messi. That was it. Yeah, he was one of the few people. Exactly. Very few people started Messi. Ty was starting Messi alongside Ronaldo. So we talk a lot about Tas's team being really good, but Ty's team is still top quality.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Ty, like, we've talked about how good Tass is, but with the way Ty was playing yesterday with that 5 at the back, you know, he's not out of it.
We're going to have a quick break now, and also, whilst we caught up with Huge Gorilla recently, we asked him to pick his ultimate team of 11 players, but not thinking about chemistry. Okay, so not worrying about making them all have links, just literally his favourite 11 players, and let's find out who he went for.
My best 11 will be in goal, Courtois. My back four will be Kyle Walker, Anuaha, Beckenbauer and Van Aanholt. In midfield, Vieira, Hullet, Ronaldo, team of the season Sanchez, front three, Messi, Pele and Kluivert.
Peggy 3.
That is a bitter, bitter defeat. That is the sweet taste of victory. That's hard to swallow. That's the dream start. It's all come together perfectly. Well, this is it. The taste of football. Sweet victory for one team, bitter defeat for the other.
I'm on it.
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 I'm on it. I'm on it.